Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a Jamaican living in the Netherlands for the past 14 years. Please feel free to subscribe, share, and check out my links. My life in the Netherlands.
Today I'm going to talk about things that I find to be quite fascinating here in the Netherlands. Okay, number one, the ICASE system, otherwise known as the Kids Center. It's a huge building with various things um, that help your kids to develop from 0 to 12 age. Now, I really love this system. I learned about it when I was in school and I was like, wow, if I could just do something like this in Jamaica, it would be so amazing. I have no idea if this exists in other country. Maybe it does, but for me, it's just so unique. It's amazing. Okay, a kids center actually have a daycare, a preschool, a VPK, and an elementary school. It also has a speech coach and a sports center along with other things. Everything is in one huge building. So, for example, if you have to work 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning, you can simply take your child there for before school care. There are trained professional child care providers who will take care of your kids, and then almost 8:30 they will walk with your kids because most of the schools begin at 8:30, so they would walk with your kids to their classes. And then most of the schools finished between 2 and 2:30, and some of the special needs schools 3 o'clock, so they will pick your kids up in their class and then take them to the child care center. Once the kids got there, they will um, they will be separated by their age group, and they have different things that is organized for them to do until they're picked up. So the ICASA is basically open from 7:30 in the morning until 6:30. Now, when I think about the ICASA and the way it helps kids to develop, it is nothing less than, yeah, I don't know how to describe it because I love it so much. Your kids go, or your child, from daycare to preschool. Whatever is discovered while your child is in daycare, that information is transferred to the preschool. While your child is in the preschool, whatever discovered, good in the development or bad, or say not bad, but it's less of what was expected. Every child do develop differently and at different pace. But those information, it goes from one department to the other department. So each phase of your child's life, the teachers know exactly what's happening, and each department knows what to do to make the situation better. Then you have a speech therapist in the building. So if your child is in preschool and it's discovered, okay, this child is having problem talking, then the speech therapist will come in, remove that child out of the preschool for half hour once a week, take that child to her office. So far, I haven't seen a male speech therapist. I've only seen a female speech therapist in all the ICASE system that I've ever been in. So that speech therapist will take that child to her office and give that child the coaching what that child needs to develop. I've seen amazing things. I've seen kids that went from not saying a word in Dutch to 4 months later literally speaking almost fluent Dutch, because this information was already in their heads. They had the words and everything, they just needed someone to help them to get it out. And the speech therapist also remove the kids from also the VPK and the elementary school also, and take them in to help them if by the time they're there the problem isn't solved. So I really love how that system works, and It is something I would personally love to bring into Jamaica myself. But yeah, that definitely need finances to do, to have all of that under one roof. Sometimes in this ecosystem system, you have multiple schools. So you will have like a Christian school and a public school that accept everyone. Now, the Christian school is also open to accept other people, but there are people who are like specific, okay, I want my child to go into a school that have the base of Christianity. And then there are other people like, you know what, it doesn't matter if my child is with a religious or non-religious person. But so you have multiple school in that same system. However, they work the same way. It's about helping the child to develop from 0 to 12, so they work together. So that's the first one. The second thing that I really like here is the way grandparents who are involved in their grandkids' life, the way that they are really involved in it. It's not only taking the grandkids to school and picked up the grandkids from school, they're taking them to parks, indoor activities, to the movies. The ones that are involved, the way they are involved is just quite amazing, because some of these people, they are like going towards their 80 or are above 80, and they're still doing these things with their grandkids. So it's I love to see my daughter doing stuff with her granddad. I really love it. Then you have the variety of places for the kids where they can go and play. It's just very good. And the play parks and the indoor play places, it's not only made for the kids to go and play, but you can see that effort is put into the development of the child, what the child is going to do, the way the things are designed. They are designed to help your child to develop one way or another. Another thing that I find really fascinating here is the alarm system. Now, every month, once a month, the first Monday at 12 o'clock, the alarm system goes off. They're testing it. If you hear the alarm system goes off behind each other multiple times, then that means something is terribly wrong. So you will get the instruction on the news or on your phone what to do. I didn't do any research on the alarm system. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that after the war, the Netherlands placed that system, because there is 3,800 of that system in the entire country, and it goes off all at once. When I first came here and I heard it, I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And then I learned about it. So if something goes down, we will get the news on time. They also have another alarm system that goes off twice a year. That's in June and in December. And also that has to be tested, and they will let you know what's going on at what part of the country and what you should do. That message you get with your phone. The other day I was home minding my own business, and I heard, because I have a new telephone now, I heard my phone making strange noises. And when I looked at it, I realized there was a fire in Dove, and that's like 20 minutes from where I live. But the fire that broke out was causing air pollution, and they sent an alarm out. So everyone that was within a certain distance of that place to know what was going on. There was pollution in the air, and for us to be aware. So that is something I really like. The school system. I'm not a swimmer. I can barely help myself. However, my daughter has all her 3 diplomas, A, B, and C, and she also have a mermaid diploma. So my daughter is officially a mermaid. I like the fact that schools encourages kids to swim. It used to be mandatory. Now it's not mandatory, and some of the schools are no longer funded by the local government. That's like, shouldn't have happened. But for the schools that still offer it because it's in their budget, the swimming, I think that's very good, because in the Netherlands we have a lot of water. Most of the bicycle tracks have water on one or both sides of the track. So it is a safe thing to say that having a swimming diploma makes a lot of sense here in the Netherlands. Now, my daughter started swimming when she was 5, so she actually never got any of her diploma through the school system because she's now in the 5th grade, and when she was in the 4th grade, that is the time they normally started. And because she started when she was 5, her swimming diplomas, all of her swimming diplomas and her mermaid diplomas, that was paid for by me. I did that. It's 40 euro per month, once a week, 45 minutes swimming lesson. She got all her 3 swimming diplomas within a year and a half, and mermaid diploma later on. However, because she already have all her swimming diplomas, for the kids who already have all their diplomas, the schools are still taking the kids to go swim. So now she falls in the group of what they call Redding Zwemmen. So that is like saving lives. So she's getting a special training, because what they're going to do with her, they can't just have her hanging around when it's time to swim. So she's in a different group with other kids that are in the same position as her. They're getting special training. So those are the things that I really like, some I could say love, find fascinating about the Netherlands. And my next video, I'm going to talk about the things that I actually do not like, I can't stand. So see you for the next video.